Juventus began their Serie A campaign with authority, securing a 2-0 victory over Parma to mark an encouraging start under Igor Tudor. The home crowd at the Allianz Stadium witnessed a dominant opening half from La Vecchia Signora, though frustration lingered as chances came and went without reward. Jonathan David, leading the line on his debut, found himself well-marshaled during the first period, struggling to connect with the movement of Kenan Yildiz and Francisco Conceição. Despite enjoying the bulk of possession and pressure, Juventus were forced to head into the interval goalless, knowing they had missed opportunities to break down a spirited Parma side led by young manager Carlos Cuesta. The second half brought more urgency, though danger briefly loomed when Bremer produced a crucial goal line clearance to prevent Juve from conceding against the run of play. Relief and celebration came just before the hour when David finally announced himself in Serie A. Showing poacher's instinct, he latched onto a cross and steered home with the outside of his foot, a sharp one-touch finish that delighted the home supporters and gave Juve the breakthrough they had been craving. The goal seemed to energize the side, who continued to press for a decisive second. Drama unfolded late on as Andrea Cambiaso saw red for a rash challenge, leaving Juventus temporarily vulnerable with only minutes to spare. Yet any nerves were short-lived. Substitute Dušan Vlahović made an immediate impact by sealing the result with a well-taken strike in the 84th minute, ensuring 3 points and momentum ahead of the trip to Genoa. For Tudor, the performance provided both reassurance and areas to refine, but the victory confirmed Juventus' intent to re-establish themselves as genuine contenders. Across the Atlantic, the NFL preseason delivered tough lessons for the Sanders family. Shilo Sanders was waived by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers less than 24 hours after being ejected in a loss to Buffalo. The safety, son of Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, had been competing for a roster spot after going undrafted from Colorado, where he starred under his father's coaching. His preseason debut had offered promise, but on Saturday frustration boiled over when he threw a punch during an exchange with Zach Davidson. The outburst earned him an immediate ejection and the disappointment of his head coach. Todd Bowles was blunt afterward, emphasizing that throwing punches is unacceptable and will always be punished in the league. Though waived, Sanders could still return via the practice squad should he clear waivers, leaving a slim path to redemption. The setback capped a difficult weekend for the family, as his brother Shedeur endured a punishing outing with Cleveland, completing only 3 passes and suffering 5 sacks. For Shilo, the challenge now is to regroup quickly, harness his talent, and show that one moment of indiscipline will not define his professional future.